Hey everyone, Colin Bell here with Team Align. I've got a TRX 700N DFC here behind me, and I'm going to explain the differences between the previous original 700N model and what we've got here. Obviously the canopy is different, it's a little bit larger, it's narrower, it hides more of the mechanics of the helicopter. We've got a DFC style rotor head on here, hence the name. Narrower set of frames, lower skids, different tail rotor setup. So at first glance it doesn't look significantly different, but it's included a lot of upgrades that have been developed over time to increase the performance of the model. So now you're getting a complete package that before wasn't available. Here you can see that Align is stuck with the traditional control system that was incorporated into the original TRX 700N. It works very well. It's proven itself to tolerate the vibrations of a nitro helicopter very well. It's an adjustable system, so you've got two holes on your bell crank here, you've got different holes on your servo horns, and now also up on the rotating ring of the swash plate you've got two holes, so you can adjust the relationship between your servo travel and blade pitch very easily. New is a narrower frame set, different gear ratios, longer tail boom, shorter skids, so we're going to move forward and explain them more in depth. The 700N DFC kit of course comes with the direct linkage style rotor head. Instead of using rubber dampers in the previous model, this one's got plastic inserts, so all of your damping is done in the rotor blades, and this alleviates any stress that would be put on this metal linkage and the steel bolt from a flapping action. Moving down to the rotating ring of the swash plate, you can see we've got two holes. This allows you to adjust the relationship of blade to servo travel depending on what flybarless system you're using. If you're not using the 3GX, then you may need to adjust that. Also, the servos on this one, unlike the 700 electric DFC model, are not direct drive to the swash plate, so you've also got some flexibility with the bell cranks to adjust the relationship between your servo travel and your blade pitch. The frame set on this particular model has been narrowed up quite a bit from before. As you can see, the actual flange on the crankcase mounts outside of the frame set. So that allows us to grow with bigger block motors or even different types of motors. The fuel tank has been enlarged a little bit, so we're getting slightly longer flight times. We've still got our bell crank driven tail rotor control linkage, so our servo's mounted up front away from all the nitro oil that motor produces. And we've also got a shorter set of skids just to make the model a little bit more compact. We've introduced some new gear ratios to this 700N. The main rotor ratio is 8:1, while the tail rotor is 4.95. So the 8:1 is better suited for the bigger block motors like the OS 105 or the YS 120, and the higher speed tail rotor is going to give you more authority than what you previously had. Also new is that the gears are helical cut, so you're getting a smoother engagement, quieter operation, and there's actually more tooth contact area than before, so the gear itself is stronger. Now included with the kit is this bearing supported idler setup for your tail rotor pitch change mechanism, which is silky smooth, very friction free. We've got the V2 metal tail rotor grips and a carbon fiber control rod. This has all basically been taken off of the 700E DFC, so it's over-engineered for the power behind this nitro model. Also, the tail boom is extended to allow you to run 720mm main blades with the 105 tails and not have any clearance issues whatsoever.